considerably. You see it's got some black material now in the holes there. Okay. Anyway, this is looking pretty clean down here. Yes, it is. Yeah, I wash this beaker out and stick it right back on in there in just a few seconds. And we'll have our solution prepared. It's right back on in here. Once she's up to temp, let's try a few little items. I'm gonna try and use the good stuff first because it says, yeah, do your good stuff first. Okay, I'm trying to follow some of the rules here. Well, it's nice and clear anyway, though. All right. Yeah, have your stuff fairly clean. So, not only is it important to have it clean, but it's important to also have it moisturized. Kind of where it's already soaked up water, and so you don't soak up your Goldex material and then bust your gold finally when it's very pregnant with gold solution. You want to do your good material first, it says, and then I'll do his, and we'll just do a combination of everything. That's right. He's busy. You toughie. I can't play right now, okay? Sitting at about 134, which is about 45, 46 C, I think. Things saturated with water, and of course they're relatively clean. Let's try a sample one. Hey folks, let's take a good look at this thing here now. Yeah, it looks like it's totally stripped to me. Hey folks, I'm going to try that CPU there. Worked pretty good, folks. It certainly got the gold off those legs. Yeah, normally I would put all those legs right into solution, you know, including the chip with gold bonding wires inside. Hey folks, I took that aluminum plate off that CPU, and you can see it's got a little bit of gold underneath it. It's broken now. Sure is. All right, let me grab this other guy. Get him in the game too for a little bit. I know I got the pins in there and everything, but whatever. I was gonna get that little bit of gold off there, and then we'll get him out of there. That looks like I got a pretty good sized batch cooking here now. Yeah, I'm overflowing my beaker here by spraying everything off over and over. So this little guy's karat gold. I'm just curious if this stuff will whale on it or not, you know. I'm sure it will. Anyway, I have a few of these. I'm gonna drop one of these dudes in here and see what it looks like tomorrow. I've been washing off the PCBs once I pull them out of here, over here, and just running them through that filter. I got a piece of filter paper in there and just letting it drip through. And this is just cooling down now. I'm just gonna let it sit until tomorrow because I have some more stuff to prepare over there. And so I don't want to, you know, one of the problems, as they say, with this machine, with this solution, is that, not a problem, but it's like anything else. As long as it's strong, it's difficult to drop that gold. So you have to use up the solution, like as if you had a lot of nitric in there or something. You have to use it up before you can conveniently precipitate the gold. So yeah, I'm gonna add more junk until it quits stripping from over in my junk pile. And yeah, hopefully we get a few grams in this thing here. I'd be impressed. Just curious how far it'll go too, right? It might go 10 grams or something, you know, before it gives up the ghost. But how I can tell though is once it's done and it won't really put anything else into solution, I'll of course filter it and then drop the gold with zinc. That's what they recommend, and then we'll refine it from there. But then we'll know once we refine it how much we can strip before, you know, with 1 liter, you know, 50 grams of of Goldex. And we have some kind of base, baseline. Anyway, I'm tired of looking at that beaker, Mr. Tripp. Would you please not show me the beaker no more? Peace, baby. I love you, man. Yeah, that's some carrot scrap. It's like a ball bearing. No, it's part of a necklace, but yeah, it's been in there. I'm trying to eat up the solution, where it won't strip anymore. And anyway, I threw that in there, figuring that after you run that for a while, it's bound to eat some up. Anyway, it's been in there overnight and all day today. So I had the heat on really high just a few minutes ago. It was actually up to 180. So I turned it off, and I'm going to turn off the stirring also. Anyway, I'll try a little piece of scrap tomorrow with it. If it still works, then I'll just keep running it until it doesn't work. And that's what you're supposed to do, it says. Peace, baby. Hey folks, a question was asked about this type of connector. But it's got gold on these pins, and the gold actually will go right through the plastic. And then I'm not sure if the last little bit, because it's got solder on it now, has any gold there, but I'm going to run these just like that, and then I'll pull out a pin or two after this and see if the gold's still there or not. I got one in there already. I'm going to chuck this guy in there too and see how they do. So I'm going to do what I've been doing. I've been chucking these guys up here like that, so I get a little bit of residual gold solution on them, right? But I've been spraying them like this through the filter. Take a peek at one of these guys here. Yeah, she's finally stripped. Sledgehammer, hit it! Ah! Oh, there it goes. Yep, you see that? It's got a tiny bit of gold still that was hidden. So, yeah, that's a point. Yeah, that's another point. I've seen quite a few videos and stuff, and they neutralize the pH because it's very base. It's around 14, or acid is the other direction. Like about 1 or 2 is like a pure acid solution. This guy here is just like these guys in here. I have the box open, obviously, as you can see. Very light coating of gold, but nevertheless they're coated with gold. And so I tested a couple of them, zim zam. No gold. Oh, that's got a tiny bit of gold right there still though. Look at that. I was impatient. Anyway, yeah, it strips them off really fast. But it does have some chips on them and stuff, so I'm gonna keep these so I can knock off the chips, and then burn those to ash and process out the precious metals, basically gold, a little silver. Golden City. This solution's still cooking in, right? This stuff is powerful, man. Yeah, I'm gonna keep burning up that solution with some of this kind of stuff. And then finally, if I have to, I got a few more of these guys. This is carrot scrap. I think it's 12K, I believe is what I tested it at. And so we have 8.3 grams, so we should have roughly about 4 grams, 4.1 grams of pure gold. I got them cooled off, sprayed them with a little bit of water to cool their jets a smidge. Now, in fact, just put those dudes on in there, all of them. That's right. And that should kill that solution, I hope. If it don't, I'm gonna need a lot more friggin' scrap, I can tell you that much. Yeah, I think it's about dead. And of course, the ultimate plan is to kill it with that carrot gold that's on in there. Hey folks, just want to let you know, this stuff is still steamy and hot. But because this doesn't have aqua regia and of course acid in it, it's very base. You know, it's not acidy, it's base. It's on the other side, about 13, 14. I can filter it hot because it doesn't burn a hole through my filter. So far. So far. And I was thinking about that. I said, well, heck, I should be able to do it hot, you know. And sure enough, I'm doing it hot now. Folks, I got the last of that materials in here. In here, you can see I got a little bit of that those carrot scrap, little round balls in there. I'm gonna spray this out real good, just like we would as if we were using aqua regia. I also dripped a drip of the solution right here in the middle. You see how red it is? Yeah, that's it's acidy. Right? All right. That's, you know, very base, the blue color, and the red is very acidy. Yeah, I got the solution in here. I've already boiled it for about an hour. I lost about, looks like about, I guess about 100 milliliters. Again, because it says the more concentrated, the better it'll precipitate. So I say getting rid of some of the water is a good thing. Now I know that solution is dead, as you guys saw, because I ran that carrot gold in there, and then I tried some of those other scrap pieces, and they certainly would not work. So therefore I'm gonna boil a little bit more. I'm gonna try and reduce it, I hope, down to about 500 milliliters. That'd be twice as concentrated. And then we'll work with that solution. Now these guys here, I've got several samples here, 3 of them, and I balanced actually I just made it basically acid. I gave it enough acid treatment where it was clearly you know, acid, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 maybe on the pH scale. And of course it was about 13 or 14. And same with these guys too. I made them acidy, and then I stuck in, as you can see down here, some pure zinc, and you can see all that material now in there, I hope. Definitely got some material in this one. So I'm going to add a little bit of muriatic acid, otherwise known as hydrochloric acid, right to this guy. Just a little bit, just enough to get it going again. I should have checked the pH before I did that. That was a mistake. Oh well. Yeah, anyway, you can see it's acidy now, right? Because right away it starts jumping on that zinc and putting it in the solution, which should hopefully push the rest of the precious material out of solution and back into metal. All right, there you go. I'm gonna check these ones for pH. Quick side note, folks. Yeah, when this stuff's sitting like this, it's not bad. But when it's eating up that zinc, boy, it's stinky stuff. So yeah, outside or in a fume hood is the only way to do this stuff. Hey folks, I got a couple of pH strips there. I'm gonna try a tiny bit of this solution. Just the tiniest bit. You can see that one is pretty neutral still. It's clearly hardly acid at all. It would go red if it was, I mean pure red if it was super acidy. And I'm trying this other one here now. That one roughly the same thing. Now, I'll show you what an acid looks like. This is acidy, right? I just put some acid in there. So it should be very acidy. And it is, right? You see how red that is? Scoop this over. There you go. Yeah, so this one is why it's cooking. These guys are neutraled out basically. So I'm gonna put a little bit of acid in these guys and get them going again just a little bit. I think we're about done. The solution doesn't look very loaded with gold or anything now. It's very kind of a clearish color, even though it's all dark and black looking. It clearly wasn't like that one. So we'll put in a little bit of acid in these guys also and get them rolling, and we'll go from there. A bit in this one also. Yeah, that's all we're gonna do. Yeah, a little tiny bit in this one. A smidge more in this one, because it's bigger. Yeah, I'll try that. This cap on. Give it a little stir here. Get it going, hopefully. Should be fairly acidy now. Let's try to get in here and shake this off good. Oh yeah, there, I got it all screwed now. We'll try this one here. This one's going to be really acidy too. Yeah, there we go. So they're all acidy now again, and you can see us chomping on them again. So again, I'm going to put the lids on, let them roll. What we got here in a little bit. Yeah, there's the scale, folks. So you can see that they are maybe about a 2 now. Not quite dark enough to be a 1, but yeah, maybe a 2. Anyway, yeah, we got them juicing. Don't need much acid to get it acid. I think we're getting down there, folks, slowly but surely. Maybe over 700 it looks like. So that's good. I'm grabbing this 12K. They're not gold filled, they're actual full carat gold. I'm gonna run also this filter along with those guys in the conventional method of aqua regia and burn that stuff up, see what kind of gold we got there. Peace, baby. Okay, folks, we'll weigh this stuff here before we get going too crazy. Okay, 8.9 grams. About 4 grams of gold here, I hope. Okay, folks, I've decided to try a terrible methodology, but let's see what happens. You know, I don't usually do this, but I just got that material in there, and we'll go straight with some hydrochloric. Folks, I got a little bit of concentrated nitric acid I'm putting in here, just a little bit. Put that right there. Put that all in solution, filter it, drop the gold. Oh yeah, there we go. All this black material should be possibly precious metals. So a lot of it's going to be base also, base metals. But I can pour it through here without wrecking my filter. I can grab that filter out and process that filter in aqua regia. Yeah, that's pretty impressive, I have to say. Very impressive. Look how clear this stuff is. And yeah, I knew it was clear, but holy smoke, it's very clear. One by one. Yeah, pretty good, huh? I'm pretty impressed with how well that stuff filtered out. Quite a bit of that material in there now. Anyway, I'm going to pour this guy here through it also, and we'll have all of our solution filtered. Folks, I got this aqua regia. Yeah, folks, I just dusted it one more time because it's got a little bit of material still there. Little tiny bit. Maybe 5 milliliters or something I put in there of nitric. And so we just about got all that carrot scrap into solution.